So I hope you have some insight on this topic of the week because I don't know. I just hear men throw the word hoe out so loosely, which I think there's a difference between being a hoe and a girl having hoe tendencies.
What's your definition? Let me hear this.
I don't even have a definition of a hoe.
I think being a hoe has a lot to do with how you carry yourself versus how many people that you slept with.
Yeah.
I don't know.
In my opinion.
Why?
I think hoe tendencies got how to do with you carry yourself.
But you can
So
have
what's-
what's tendencies and not be a hoe though. You
So
can-
what is a hoe?
I don't call them nothing because they might help me out during the bad days.
Oh Lord.
Lonely night. No, but you. I'm sure you.
It's your own. Everybody got their own definition. Like so.
So what's yours?
I really don't. I don't judge. You do your thing. Just don't take care of yourself. Don't
You
be
never
sick.
called an ex-girlfriend a hoe?
Nah.
Never called a woman a hoe before. So what do your friends think?
We different.
Okay, so.
I just think women have friendly vaginas, but I don't call them.
Friendly
They
vaginas.
like, they like friend requested penises. They want to.
So
A friendly
I hear you guys say, oh, she's not wife material, she's a hoe, she's always in the club. I don't think that's a hoe. I think that might be a hoe but it also depends on your
How are you acting in the
situation.
Yeah, and like, but same me personally, I like when a girl have fun. Like you pay for your hair, your nails, and you better spend that $80. Enjoy yourself. You sat down for 3 hours and shit. You better sweat that weave out and chip your nail. But
And chip your nails.
yeah, so that's not hoe tendency. That's having fun. But if you out Monday to Monday and
Yeah, but what if you have no kids, no responsibility, your
Right.
bills is paid, you don't have no man? Why you can't be in the club every night if you want to?
that's tiring, and you're gonna get the beer belly. All them
Every night, but you don't want to be loopy either. I think that
there you
being
go,
loopy is,
loopy.
yeah, like I don't think you need to be in the club every night. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. I don't
That's true.
really think you need to be out on the scene. Let the streets miss you. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, like you don't need to be out there every. You know what I mean? Like every night. That's a bit.
And then if you're doing that, you can't have morals like, nah, I'm a real woman. You out every
Right.
night. Then
Like,
that's what I don't like when girls do hoe tendency stuff. But got the nerve to preach this, I'm a real woman. I need a man. Bitch, you out Monday to Monday. You need some sleep.
Non-stop.
So what about a woman who has mainly all male friends?
Nothing wrong
What
with
do you
that.
think, Calvin? What do you think?
I'm listening right now.
No,
Right,
you
Calvin.
gotta get
What do you
signed
think,
in on
Calvin?
that.
Okay. My thing, when it comes to a hoe, I think.
He said a mad plight, a hoe. You heard every letter, the hoe. H-O-E, the hoe.
I think a hoe is someone who relies on sex and they're basically their vagina or doing sexual things to get what they want out of life and not knowing how to use their mind and their intelligence to get what they want out of life. And only relying on that.
I
know
like that
some smart
definition.
ones, too.
That's
But men can't be hoes.
People just like having
But if you just like to have sex, then that doesn't mean you rely on that to get ahead.
No, I'm not saying that you like sex. I'm
Yeah.
saying that you utilize
Right.
it to move your agenda
Right.
forward.
I mean, 4 niggas in a day, you'll catch a cold. Like that's not,
Right.
you can't have sex with like that many men in a day. But if you like sex, that's cool too. Cause like we all like sex, but
Well, would you call that a hoe though, right? If you're like fucking all day every day?
if it's one person, then nah.
what
But
I'm saying,
No,
but
not
it's
one.
person.
Not like your
Oh, okay.
boyfriend or like your friend with benefits. Different guys, different dicks.
If you
Who-
fucking all day, every day, and if I can tell, like being in the street, I could just tell that you're like always up and then I'm like, oh yeah, because I can't wait to see Rashawn tonight and shit like that. Like that's the way you carry yourself. I think that's you're being a hoe and you have hoe tendencies. Because if
I
can
want to be
tell,
so
like, there's
graphic
bitches
right
in
now.
another
We
guy's
something.
face.
What is a hoe?
What about a woman who just likes to
Hey.
flirt? How do
just
you
like
know
to
she's
keep it
fucking
PG.
them? What if she just likes to flirt? Well, she's a flirt.
Yeah, that's
Be,
true. I used to
being
be
a flirt is being a flirt.
used to be?
Being a
That's
flirt is okay. Being a flirt is okay, but I think what it comes down to is you can't be surprised if a man approaches you a certain way.
By the way you
if
act.
you show up in a
Right.
certain demeanor, and then you're like, oh, why he's treating me this
That's
way?
not necessarily true.
Yeah, because even if you don't carry yourself that way,
Right.
dudes will still come at you
Some
sideways.
of them, yeah.
No,
Some.
absolutely. No,
I can be silent and the guy be like, think I like them. Like I didn't even say anything to you. I don't understand. Like
How was you
that
looking at
doesn't-
him though?
see,
I wasn't even
Happy
looking at him. I
holidays.
probably had glasses on and they still
that's
assumed
another
that.
thing these days. Girls think everything is being thirsty. You can't even.
No, I didn't
tell-
say it was being
Not
thirsty.
you. Not
Oh.
saying you. You can't. If a girl phone down, you give her a charge. This nigga thirsty. You gave me his
No,
charge.
there are some girls that are.
No,
that
they
do act
are.
like that. Like,
That's true.
Everybody don't want you.
Straight like that.
Right.
This nigga told me God bless. I
What
said
is a
God
hoe
bless you.
tendency from like your perspective?
See, it's rough for me because I've been told that I do some things that there's like Hoe Tendencies, and I'm like, huh? Like,
Yeah, I've heard I've had Hoe
Tendencies.
Tendencies.
Smith, and I see J.R. Smith
Yes.
on TV, and I'm like, damn,
Yes.
J.R., like, is this
Don't
TV?
you can't do shit like that in front of your boyfriend because that means I have Hoe Tendencies. If I was like, oh damn, Drake. Oh, that's some hoe shit.
Not hoe shit.
Yeah, but that's what to me. I was told that that's Hoe
Like
Tendencies.
I've had guys get
I don't see
really
how.
mad
Like,
about
that's-
that.
Delete his number.
It depends on the type of guy you do. That's stupid.
Yeah, that's dumb.
But I've had multiple guys act like that. If I was a celebrity that I like.
That's what's wrong now.
That's an
It's-
insecure
It's,
guy.
it's insecure and it's these new niggas. That's I've never heard no. That's some these new niggas messing the game. up.
What's new niggas though? What is
The
that?
ones that have no experience and
Yeah,
have no
not-
sense of who they are
that-
and what it means to be a man.
Exactly. The ones that
Well, these new niggas are hoes.
the ones that grew up,
I'm sorry.
the ones that grew up on the internet. They just selfieing all day and tweeting. People live off of Twitter. You know that?
Yeah.
Listen,
I'm gonna
people
tell-
live over Instagram as
That
well,
too.
and it's sickening.
It's
I'm
sad.
like, ugh.
I'm gonna tell you your first clue that you need to dump a guy. If
What?
you go into his house or into his bedroom and he has a picture of himself shirtless, that is the number one sign. to
Like
dump
hanging
him.
up?
Yes.
Nah.
Yes. Believe-
shirtless?
there are dudes.
That's new nigga stuff.
Supposed he liked himself though. What happened?
Clearly.
No.
But that's a little too.
No,
That's
that's
cocky.
unacceptable. That is
He need help.
unacceptable.
That's
Like
what
a
the hell.
shine
he
of
need.
himself.
If I have a nice ab
is
pack, my picture
unacceptable.
gonna be up there.
What's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
Yeah.
Aww.
About.
I was hoping
You said
What's
nice.
your birthday?
I like Leo.
Yeah, me too.
July 24th. I was hoping y'all like
You
me.
like the beginning
Yeah, I screamed
or
all.
at the end.
Cause what?
They know everything about Zodiac.
Yeah, they just
Leo men are a bit, even females can be a bit of a show off.
Nah, not
Do you
me.
think so?
Nah, I'm very laid back and calm and cool. I don't like none of that shit. I like chilling. Like,
Cool. It doesn't seem like it. But I have about back to this hoe stuff. So men can't be hoes because I'm confused because I
Men-
just think that men are the biggest hoes and they're the main ones that say, oh, I better not find out you ain't no hoe, hold this and hold that. But it's just like you're just such a fucking hoe.
Yeah, and then you're a
Oh,
hypocrite.
oh,
I'm sorry.
you going through something right now?
No.
Check our Facebook wall.
Men-
Niggas today. Pound sign hoes.
No, but it just drives me crazy. Like kind of like you're saying new niggas. Like I'm being irked by like the men now. Like it's just like
Men can be hoes, but in heterosexual relationships, unfortunately, it's more acceptable for men to sleep with women.
We got-
But that's how
Unfortunately,
your shit gets busted up.
it gets busted up when you
Crazy.
when you having babies, when you're not using protection, and when you got mad child support. Matthew knows when you got mad child support.
Ludicrous.
Right? Exactly.
We have sex with these women just to get better experience for y'all.
Yeah.
Not when you're in a relationship though.
And what's a whole tendency is when you're sleeping with the female and you can tell that stuff has been going
Yeah,
on.
that's,
shit.
that's how you
And
a hoe.
now y'all know what I mean.
So there's
Kegel.
there's somebody that I love on Twitter, and she always says there's someone I love on Twitter, and she always says that if you fucking two different niggas, always fuck the nigga with the smaller dick first.
No, she's right.
Fucked up.
She's like,
I am. That's a hoe.
No, she
She's
said
a hoe.
she said
She
she's
knows
a hoe.
she's a
She's the hoe coach.
Oh,
Now we know who we're talking about.
She's a proud hoe.
So.
yeah, she
Disgusting.
makes money off of it. And,
So what about women that like fly out to go see men?
I don't think that's.
That's
Look,
I don't think that's
you
bad.
can get.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what
Have
if?
it?
You got flown
What
out?
if?
Huh?
Huh?
Have I ever got flown out? I have. I don't think that's why I'm gonna fight. I don't think
that's
that
why I
is
Yeah,
said-
but do you know the person?
What do you mean?
Or you mean him like on Craigslist?
Yeah, I didn't mean. No, I didn't mean.
I
If
mean-
I
But
meet you and we vibe and we go on dates while you're here or while we're in the same city, and it's time for you to go, and you have the money, you're just like, hey, I want you to come see me. I don't think I should have to spend my money every time to go see you. If you want to fly me out, then the first time, and you show me. We don't necessarily have to sleep together. You put me in a hotel.
Oh, okay.
I've done that before.
I'll fly you out. There's gonna be some
Yeah.
socks rubbing in. I'm sorry. We waking up making them breakfast. I'm sorry.
Wow.
We watching Cartoon Network just to talk.
But if a man does do that for female, that's serious. That's serious.
Really?
No.
I believe.
It depends
No,
on how
you're
much
right.
money you have.
No,
It is
it
serious.
definitely
Yeah.
believes that can play a role, but in general, it definitely means it's serious because a man can find a girl anywhere,
city.
That's true.
right in that city. Anyway,
But sometimes it's
he
about
can
the
go-
conquest.
But that's my point
People just have
too.
money.
But But he could he could go on Christian mingle and he
Real.
can conquest somebody
true.
off that. All
But
right.
it's just the vibe. Maybe that vibe we just had that night. Because honestly, the vibe was way different when we were here than when I went out there, and it was just not the same.
Or maybe you
That
just
ha-
heard.
but that
I
happens.
just wasn't
That
feeling it
happens.
that way. I don't know.
Or maybe she heard that flight was
Like, what
free.
happened?
It wasn't the
Yeah.
same.
But that's what I always tell people. You know when you
When you
really
wanna
care
be
for
moved?
someone when you have sex with them the second time, because the first time it's usually fun because of the curiosity factor.
Really? For me, the first time is always awkward.
But if it's
How many,
good,
how
but
many,
if it's
how many
good,
how many charge I give guys? Because the first time we fuck up, we be so excited and that game be
That's
over.
like I
No,
said, since the
that's
first time
all
it's
you,
always
homie.
awkward. I was
Two
times.
Well, on that note, we have to wrap it up. Thank you. No, let's wrap it up, people.
Yes, put condoms on.
Yes. Thank you so much,
Oh, wrap
Lady
it up. I thought you meant
Johnson.
like wrap it up. Oh, okay.
No, we were saying both. No pun intended. But
Nah, don't wrap it up. You ain't good. Have
yes.
good sex.
No,
till
no,
you
no,
cross
wrap
something
that
twice.
shit up.
Wrap it up, please.
and can I just
They
say
got
one thing?
flavored. They have flavored
thing, though.
condoms too.
I gotta do my final thought. If you a hoe, own it. Don't lie about it.
Own it.
Wrap it up. Peace and love.